Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're breaking down Timeless Melody that will be rerunning during the second half of 2.6. Before we get into it, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really does keep me motivated knowing you guys like the content for Infinitynikki. And with that being said, let's get into the breakdowns. For Timeless Melody, this is the base outfit. Then we have the second evolution. Then we have the third. And the fourth. And at the time of recording this, there isn't an alt version for the outfit. Once Infold has let us know what the alternate version of Timeless Melody is, I will be putting out another video. And the glow up version of Timeless Melody. All right, so going into Timeless Melody's ability, it is a purification ability. So the way you set it up is by going to your outfit ability startup and then go to purification and select the Timeless Melody. So right now I do have it currently equipped, and then it does use the fragrances. So you can have whichever ones you would like selected. These are the ones I have down here. Unfortunately, I don't have the names of them, but these are the ones that I currently use with my Timeless Melody and my Forever Bond. The same thing, you can prioritize current look if you would like. I'm wearing Timeless Melody, so it won't change, or you can customize your look. And for the ability, there are some ability setups as well. So you can turn off the special effects outside of the combat. So when you turn this off, the musical elements will no longer form around Nikki, and the favor sprites projections will not appear. So if you do find that your Timeless Melody has the favor sprites circling around her, just head to the ability settings and you can turn that off, as well as you can turn off the dance animation as well. So you can go ahead and turn those on and off however you would like. All right, so to be completely honest, Timeless Melody has definitely been power crept in Infinitynikki since it has come out. With that being said, I do still think that it is a beautiful outfit and it does get the job done. But if you are trying to defeat enemies in Itzaland or specifically the Boneyard, you may have a harder time doing so. All right, so I have a group of enemies here. I am in the Boneyard and I'm going to show you how it works. So you can do your basic attacks. So this is using the basic purification. And then you will also see this icon down here. When it's fully filled up, you can left click along with pressing Q. And then you will go into this mode where she sings a lullaby that puts the enemies in a trance. So as you see, there are a few enemies that were not put into the lullaby, which then knocked us out of the ability altogether. So you'll have to wait until it fills up again before you can use it. So I'm just going and I'm hitting the enemies as I'm going, and then we'll do that again. So they are put into the trance. You can click, and then there'll be notes that kind of come out and will purify the enemies. And then she'll let out one big purification, and then you'll do the same thing over again. So it does take a lot longer than the other purification abilities that we have. This outfit was and did come out quite early in the game. So at the time, we didn't have like extremely strong enemies, and there weren't so many in a cluster when you were defeating them. So she did work really, really well. And she still does work. But it is important to keep in mind that she definitely has been power crept by Forever Bond as well as the archery abilities. And then I just wanted to show you guys what I meant by having the Feywish sprites out. So these are the Feywish sprites. You are able to hide them if you would like. And once they are there, you can actually use the ability. And there we go. So each orb that she shoots out like there will purify any enemy that's nearby. And then the Feywish sprites will come back as the ability starts to regenerate. So you'll see that we'll get a few new regenerations, and then more Feywish sprite will come out. And you are able to hide this just by going into your ability setup, then go to Purification, ability setup, press this cogwheel here, and then you can turn them on and off. I'm going to keep the dance animation on, but I'm going to turn off the special effects for the combat there. So something else to mention is that a lot of the Purification or archery ability have a dash animation. You probably have seen it with Guide of No Return, with Forever Bond, with the Born Flawless. But with Timeless Melody, unfortunately, at the moment, she does not have that. I don't know if Infold will be looking to add an animation now that they are rerunning her. But if you are dashing, she doesn't have a special animation for that. So that's also something I just wanted to point out. And next we're going to go into Spectral Mist. So this is the base version. This is the evolution version. And then we also have the fully glowed up version. For the outfits ability, when you have the full outfit on and it's nighttime in the game, when you take a picture, there will be little ghosts that will appear. There's one, super cute. And then let's see if we can get, if it's the same one. It looks like it's the same one each time from what I'm seeing. And they're so adorable. Look at this little guy. Yeah, so that is basically the outfit ability. You will need to have the full outfit on. So let's say if you did remove maybe the earrings and you didn't want to have the earrings on, and then you go and take a picture, the ghost will no longer appear. So you will need the full outfit on to be able to do this ability. All right, everybody. Well, that is it for today's video. If you did find it helpful, please consider liking and subscribing for more Infinitynikki content, and I will see you later. Bye.